Alright, I think I'll probably make this the first video, kind of like a little intro video or whatever, of the new car channel. I was running a channel, still am. It was called Guns and Cars. My two main passions are firearms and sports cars. I'm a bit of a country boy, as you can see and hear from the chickens over there. I love outdoors and sports and whatnot. Hunting, fishing, hiking, etc. But I'm more of a car guy than I am a truck guy, although I do love big trucks. I just always seem to spend my money on the sports cars because I like going fast more than I like riding high up and mud running and such. Hopefully one day I'll be able to afford to do both, but sports cars first for me. So as you can see there, got this 03 Eclipse GTS. It's a 5-speed. It's the newest edition. It's going to be a little fixer-upper project car. I got the Mustang there. We also have the Subaru. Got an old poopy Durango back there. That's my range rig. I throw all my gun stuff in. We got a Rio over there. I've done a few things too. It's got winter tires on it right now, but I got a nice set of 17-inch wheels for it with some lower profile tires so it handles better. Cold air intake, pulley, and such on that. Over there we got what's today a pretty rare Corolla XRS with a 2ZZ GE engine, 6-speed manual transmission. Just a few bolt-ons on that. It's been sitting for a while. I'm going to get that going here soon. It needs a new clutch. Clutch is pretty well worn out. It's the original clutch, 260,000 miles, but I think the pressure plate has gone in it. But yeah, on the other channel, it was Guns and Cars. I'm probably changing the name on that since I only post gun content on there. I always posted like both. There for a while, it was half and half. One part of it, it was just cars almost exclusively for a year, but I tried to have it mixed up back and forth. So there's a ton of videos on the Mustang on that old channel, videos of the WRX on there. You know, a bunch of it was just repair videos on certain vehicles, but a lot of it was like souping up videos too, like here, especially on the Mustang. Tons of videos modifying that, racing it, and I got all kinds of, it's practically a full bolt-on. It's tuned as well, 373 gears, aluminum one-piece drive shaft, way more than that. But on the old Guns and Cars channel, I have all that on there and more. A few things we did to the Subaru, like it's getting ready to get a stage 1 and all that, but I upgraded the flywheel and clutch in that. But yeah, there was lots of great car content on the old channel, but every year it swayed more and more guns. Like I seem to attract the firearm community more than I did the car community, so the car videos kind of died out. Whenever I would post one, I wouldn't get any views because 90% of the guys subscribed, they wanted to see the gun content, not the car content. So that's why I'm starting a new car channel here. That way I can actually gather the attention of the car community, and people will actually want to see me post car videos on this channel. So I used to post a lot of like how-to repair videos. I doubt I'll do that very much. It'll be a lot quicker instead of extremely detailed like it was. I kind of just want this to be kind of like a fun soup 'em up hot rod kind of channel. You know, I'll kind of like go over the modifications and show a little bit of the install, but it won't necessarily be a step-by-step how-to like I used to post, because that's great for somebody who's looking how to do something on the car, but as far as entertainment goes, it's not very entertaining. So unless you have that specific car and you're doing that specific modification or repair on the vehicle, then you're probably not going to watch. So I'm trying to go a little more for the entertainment aspect here. So I'll post things more along the lines of, you know, announcing the modifications and showing briefly installing it and then going out and testing it out afterwards. I'm going to get that draggy thing so you can see like before and after. You'll see some track runs in these cars as well, maybe a few car shows, car reviews and whatnot, and just project cars and fixing them up and souping them up and making them faster and more fun to drive. And that's the kind of stuff I like to do. I like anything that looks good and goes fast. You know, I'm not a domestic loyalist or JDM loyalist or anything like that. I like them all. So like I said, if it looks good and it goes fast, I like it. So I'm probably going to start out with this one here. I just got it. It's a bit of a hoopty of an Eclipse. Runs and drives, but it needs a lot of work. So it's a fixer-upper. I actually bought that because I'm probably selling the Mustang to try and help fund some of the stuff I want to do on the gun channel as well as the car channel here as well, project cars and whatnot. Like I said, on the old channel, I did like all kinds of stuff to that, tons of videos, like 30 or 40 videos on it. So without further funding, that's about as far as it's going to get there. I really don't want to sell it. Kind of where my budget is at the moment. It's kind of an investment in myself and in the channels. I've been doing the other channel for a while. I'm actually quite successful for the amount of subscribers it does have, currently sitting at like 36 some thousand, gaining 1,000 plus every month. it took me a few years to get that established, but I'm doing well with it, and I'm hoping to do so with this car channel once I get it up and going. So for the moment, that kind of requires selling the Mustang. She's a V6 anyways, and I get crap for that all the time. So not a whole lot of people are really going to care too much about selling a V6 anyways, because they're going to want to see a V8. Hey, but like I said, I like all cars, so it doesn't matter, 4-cylinder, V6, V8, V10, V12, I love them all. So really what I have and what I have access to is just basically going to be based on my budget alone. So but anyways, I'll be fixing her up pretty soon here, so we'll have videos on that, do some pulls and little modifications and such too. I'll post a more in-depth video about everything that this thing needs and future plans for it and whatnot. But unfortunately, that probably means I'm selling the Mustang. And like I said, it's kind of an investment for both channels. It's going to help me get some project cars, going to help me get some guns to review for the other channel. So I'm hoping that here in a year or two, everything will work out well, and then I'll be able to buy an even better one later. So hopefully I won't be missing a Mustang or Camaro or rear-wheel drive sports car like that for too long. I'm hoping to, like I said, get this channel going and also help out the other one, and then I'll be able to upgrade, hopefully not too far down the road. There's the old XRS. She's not in too bad a shape. Little cosmetic issues here and there, but overall pretty decent shape. Like I said, new clutch kits going in this and get it going. So once I get that back on the road, we'll have some fresh videos of it. It has, like I said, I think it's a muffler delete right now. I ported the stock exhaust manifold. Just got a cold air intake on it. Just a few little bolt-ons here and there. Rio's got cold air intake. I was going to do custom exhaust, but I am actually no longer the owner of this, although it's still here because I just sold it to a family member. It's got a aluminum lightweight crank pulley on it, cold air intake. Had some videos of that on the other channel, some hot rod videos and whatnot. It's actually runs surprisingly well, and like I said, I had some nice wheel and tire combo, all four corners for it as well. WRX is all stock except for I have a lightweight flywheel in it, and it's an upgraded clutch. I can't remember exactly what I put in it, but did all that myself. I got a nice long 40-some minute how-to video on that on the other channel. Then this guy's completely stock except for it's got a Gretty catback on it. So anyways, I won't yap too much longer here. I will put a link in the description to the previous channel if you'd like to go check that out. Like I said, bunch of video of these cars on the other channel that I cannot switch over, or I'll lose all the views and comments on them and everything. So already looked into that, so that's not an option. So for all the previous videos and installs and whatnot, and pull videos and even drag strip videos on Mustang, Camaro, WRX, and I said Camaro because I used to run Camaros, but I even had the Rio at the track. I've even had the Durango at the track. I drag race everything. So all those videos and more are on the other channel, again linked in the description. But like I said, I'll be starting out with the Eclipse here, getting this thing going, modified and whatnot. I'll have the stage 1 and tune on the WRX coming up on this channel. Not sure about the Mustang, probably because it's probably going to a new home. I also forgot to Jesus Christ, I cannot talk. I also forgot to mention we have a 2019 Challenger as well that's missing at the moment because the owner is at work. So should be seeing that on the channel here every once in a while, whatever he tends to do to it. I've just done brakes on it so far, but it's probably going to at least get a cold air intake or something. It's got a what was it, Magnaflow, I think, exhaust or something like that. There's a couple videos of that on the other channel as well. Anyways, welcome aboard, and I'll catch you on the next one.